Hello, friends and family. How are you today? I'm recording multiple videos, so do not look at the shirt. Even though it's my motto, it is what it is. But no, I'm not wearing this shirt. I will wear it multiple days, but I may go out for 2 hours, throw it to the side, put it back on. Truth be told, but you'll see about 2 or 3 more videos of this shirt. So, I wanted to share with you today my summer camp experience. Yes, I went to summer camp. It was just like a day camp at our Duval County Extension Office. So if you have, check with your county to confirm that you don't have something like an extension office. It could be in association with a 4-H club. So like, I don't know if if you're not in like an area near rural areas, you may have never heard of a 4-H club, but a 4-H club is for kids to learn how to do agricultural stuff like bunny rabbits, chickens, all that kind of stuff. So they actually train them on doing this. I think they even go to the extent of butchering cows and they sell off the meat, which is a good thing. So if you have a 4-H in your neighborhood, you could call and find out how to buy, a freezer full of cow, and you'll know it's real cow meat. So that's a good tip from me to you. If you like your beef, and I don't know if you saw, I was watching Mississippi Girl Life, and she showed where there was a stash of 7,000 and something male parts. That one part they have being shipped into China. So if I start losing weight, she ain't got no drug problem, but I'm going to be thinking about that every time I put something in my mouth to eat. Because that kind of made me a little queasy. What are y'all canning up in China that y'all needed to send some? And they came from Africa, according to the article. Now, whether this was a spoof article, I don't know, but it's scary as heck. Soylent Green. I keep trying to tell y'all, it's the time. 2022, watch that movie. Soylent Green is people. Woo! So, now I'm off that soapbox. So, in camp, I took 2 classes, and they taught 2 subjects in each class, kind of, sort of. So, the first class I went to was rain barrel. We were supposed to hands-on make a rain barrel, but that didn't happen. They were already kind of made up for us. And I'm going to insert a picture, in here. Let me insert it now, because I don't edit, so I can't do all that fancy stuff, and it'll be a picture right here. I ain't even learned that yet, but I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work on it for y'all. But I'm going to pause, show the picture, and then bring you back and talk about it some more. Okay, so those were the pictures of the rain barrels in my garage. So, the little tube on the side has to be connected to a second rain barrel. So, I showed you also the second rain barrel. So, once I took the class, they gave us instructions on how to make the rain barrel. Let me see it. I hope here it is. They gave us the instructions on how to make the rain barrel. They gave us all these handouts. So when you get handouts like this, it's good to put it in a garden binder. Like I have my seed binder, which I'm going to link that video above. And you would also want to, when you get handouts like this, or you can go online and print this. Because if there's no internet, we cannot Google anymore. Like I say, 1990s Googles was a book. So you make your own book with your important references. So here's how to make the rain barrel. And actually, I need to take a picture of this for when I go to Home Depot to get the drill bit I need if I don't already have it. And I bought some other stuff, but I bought the actual rain barrel from from Duval Container on Myrtle Avenue for my local people. Duval Container on Myrtle Avenue down there in Brooklyn, the Brooklyn area. You go around the back of the building, park near the bays, and go upstairs in the bays, and they sell. Now, I was shocked because I knew nothing about this place, but they sell little bottles, like if you make your own seasonings and spices or dry your herbs, they got all those bottles, even though we should be saving them or getting our family and friends to save them for us. But they have those kind of bottles. They have, like, if you make your own creams and all of that and sell it on Etsy, they have that. They have buckets, but they were a little more expensive than anywhere else, so it didn't make a difference. But if you're so conscious about food grade, they have food grade buckets, and those rain barrels are food grade. Those rain barrels are only like $25 and change, with tax $26 there. And then you do the little holes in the drilling, and you got rain barrels. And it will hold up longer and better as long as you do it right than these doggone rain barrels we buying off Wayfair and all that for $90, $100, $120, and they've been going up and up. And I don't think the sun, they're gonna hold up that long once the sun starts beating down on them. But those there, they'll hold up. It's a dark container, less mold and mildew in your in your water that you're doing. And they gave us mosquito tabs, and you put that cover over it to cut down on mosquitoes. So it was a good class. And also in that class, they talked about, water conservation, the mosquitoes. And where is that? They also gave us this. They gave us this in the second class, but it's related. So this next class I went to, they gave us these little things, and they're supposed to be mosquito houses. So they gave us all kinds of handouts. Plus, I grabbed extra handouts. So you can walk into your extension office and get handouts like growing potatoes in the Florida home garden. Then what is citrus greening? So all this is good stuff for your own notebook based on what you have in your yard, and for keeping notes in your garden. Here it is, making and planting grow buckets, which, looking at this, I'm going to show you. That hole way too big for me. But maybe they screened it. I didn't read it yet, but I'm going to look at that and see what they're talking about on that. I just grabbed it because I thought it was interesting. And then, of course, they gave us the mosquito dunks. And then they told us how to plant rain gardens. So if you have a low point in your yard that holds water, then you can turn that into a rain garden. So this was very informative for us gardeners and preppers, because you never know, we might need to harvest water at one point in time. So then the next class I went into was propagation. So the rain barrel class, like I said, it was $65 plus the event fee or whatever, the Eventbrite fee. So it was like $66. The other class was propagation. So in the propagation class, they taught us how to make a forsyth pot. So that is like a pot where I'm riding down the street, I see somebody outside, I say, "Ooh, that's a beautiful hydrangea. Can I get a piece?" You come home, you put it in that forsyth pot, and you'll have your own hydrangea. Anything you clip off of. That class right there is going to save me a lot of money, provided I use those techniques. So I was like, I learned how to make seed tape. They gave us a whole little slideshow and taught us how to make seed tape ourselves, and we actually made that hands-on in class, which I think is still in the car. So I'm gonna be growing plants in the car in a minute. They taught us how to recycle. So of course, using the toilet paper rolls What else did we use? Newspaper, soda cans. We even made pots out of newspaper, like some, starter pots out of newspaper. So stop spending your money because you can use stuff. We made starter pots out of the toilet paper rolls. So you can start, making your own stuff, saving different things around your house to use, to do your starts. It just was a very, very informative class. They taught us which plants you can use the cuttings for, how to harvest the seeds from plants. They actually gave us hands sometime to do hands-on. But I couldn't figure these calendula out, so I just grabbed a handful of them. And even with these, you just do like T-Nog, the New Orleans garden, throw them in the dirt. They'll grow again. So that's calendula. They gave tangerine marigolds and told us how to harvest the seeds out of those. And I'm missing one, but it's probably over there on the floor where the thing was. Some other kind of sunflowers I had. And then they gave us a honeybee mix pack of seeds. So yeah, it was a very informative class. Please check your local area to see if they offer these types of classes. And one other thing they told us about the grass, which I'm having the problems with HOA. So they really went over the St. Augustine, and they gave us a little handout on that too. The St. Augustine grass, and the zoysia, they gave us a little chart comparisons, which like water, which like sun, which like shade. Taught us a lot of things about our grass and the weeds and everything. So it was very, very, very informative. They also have canning classes. So if you're in Duval County and you go ahead and look this up, you might see me in one of those canning classes. Now the canning classes are like from 8 to 1. They're $25. And don't quote me on those times, but I know it's most of the day. It's like a long day. And they are $25 plus the Eventbrite fees, which would put them at about $26. And they you don't bring anything. You bring nothing. I guess if you want a snack, you may want to bring that because you are there a long time, or a drink or two. But they give you an apron. They giving you all the canning supplies. And I'm hoping it's hands-on and not like the rain barrel class. And you get to take home some of the items you're canning. And they're not only canning in jars, they also have the ability to can in cans there. So they are making canned chili. And I can remember back when I was young, like in the 80s, I had an aunt-in-law that gave us some canned chilies, and I think she used to go there and can a lot. And you talk about some good chili, that chili was always good. So I hope that's one of the classes I want to take, because I remember that chili. So if they put some in a can for me and it's still that good, I want it. So that may be something real good to do and learn. I have never canned. I can watch it all day on YouTube, but I kind of want to put my hands on it somewhere supervised before I go blowing up jars in my kitchen or give myself botulism because I'm trying to guess or do it from a book. So I am going to take at least 3 of them classes, so whatever they tell me sticks. And I don't think they do water bath. I didn't see one, but I'm going to go back through the calendar again and see and make sure. But that is a very good experience, and I do encourage that you look it up in your local areas and try to put your hands on some of this knowledge, because like I said, YouTube is going to give you bits, pieces here. You can get some more in-depth bits and pieces from this stuff, and then you will really know what you're doing. We never stop learning. So I hope you like this video, and I hope you learned something. So If you did, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, ring that bell for notifications and hit that like button for me. We can chat it up in the comments below. I will attach the links to the Duval canning classes. I will put the links to the Duval extension office in the description box, just in case you are located in Jacksonville, Florida, or surrounding in my area. And we might see each other there. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and plant a seed, plant a seed, plant a seed, my peeps, please. Because I don't want to be eating male parts around here. I want to know what I'm eating. All right, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.